In example 1, we're going to use substitution to solve the system of equations. So we have two equations, y equals 2x and 4x minus y equals negative 4. Now, in this case, one of the equations is already solved for a single variable, y equals 2x. So we can substitute 2x for y in the second equation. So here's our second equation, and we're going to replace y with 2x. Once you do that, we want to go ahead and combine like terms and solve for our x variable. So if we divide each side by 2, we get x equals negative 2. Now what we can do is use either equation, and we're going to substitute that value, x equals negative 2, back into that equation and then solve for the other variable. So you can choose either equation. This one looks a little bit more simple to me. So we'll take that first equation, y equals 2x. We're going to substitute negative 2 in for x. Then we're going to go ahead and simplify and solve for y. We get y equals negative 4. So we're going to rewrite our solution then as an ordered pair x comma y. So we get negative 2 comma negative 4. In example 2, this system of linear equations, neither equation is already solved for a single variable. We see x plus 3y equals 7 and 2x minus 4y equals negative 6. So we have two standard form equations. To use substitution though, we need to solve for one of the variables in either equation. So in this example, we're going to solve the first equation for x since the coefficient of x is 1. So that makes it a little simpler for us. So take your first equation, and we're going to subtract 3y from each side. That isolates the x, and we're left with x equals 7 minus 3y. We're going to take this expression then and substitute it into the other equation. And we're going to substitute 7 minus 3y in for x. So here's our second equation, 2x minus 4y equals negative 6. And then we're going to replace the x with 7 minus 3y. Now we do that in parentheses, very important. Our next step then is to distribute the 2. So 2 times 7 is 14, and 2 times negative 3y is negative 6y. From here, we're going to solve for y. So we combine like terms. Negative 6y minus 4y is negative 10y. And then we're going to subtract 14 from each side to further isolate the variable. And we have negative 10y equals negative 20. And then divide each side by negative 10 and simplify. So we get y equals 2. Finally, our solution, we're going to take that y equals 2 and then find that value of x. So we're going to take y equals 2 and we're going to substitute it into any equation we want that we know is true. So we're actually going to plug it back into the x equals 7 minus 3y equation. So replace y with 2 and then solve. So 7 minus 6 is 1. Now we write the solution as an ordered pair. So x was 1, y was 2, so 1 comma 2.